What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 CRT entry models to use in the manipulation candle and in the distribution candle. Obviously, in the manipulation candle, it would be risky, and in the distribution candle, it would be a less risk entry opportunity. Entry models. The first entry model is the model 1. The second is the turtle soup, and under the turtle soup, we have TBS, which is turtle body soup, and TWS, turtle weak soup. The third is the model 2, and the fourth is the unicorn model. Now let's explain these entry models. Model 1. The model 1 is simply an order block entry. It is the last up close or down close candle after sweeping of a high or low of a CRT candle. Looking at this image right here, we can clearly see that we have this candle, the last candle, which broke the candle range low and it closed above. Higher probability model 1s would have a close below, and as soon as the price changes the state of delivery with the candle close above this candle's high, we classify it as an order block and we take our buys. And in this example, you can see we buy right here and target 50% in the candle range high. So that is simply a model 1. Let's move to the next entry model. Today's video is sponsored by FastBull. FastBull offers multiple time frames and also customizable time frames. You can switch between the daily, the hourly, the 5-minute and the 1-minute, and the weekly also, or you can customize your favorites. You can also customize time frames, meaning you can add time frames you want to the charts. FastBull also offers charting tools. In this example, I was using the trendline tool to create a candle range on this chart. FastBull also offers a lot of indicators. You can use up to 64 indicators on the same chart at the same time. There is an abundance in indicators, and alert customization is another feature FastBull offers. FastBull also offers multi-chart viewing, and this allows users to open multiple charts at the same time, and this can help in correlated analysis. And this helps with decluttering your analysis, as you can use. FastBull also offers multiple symbols, and you can actually add up to 1,000 symbols onto your watch list. You can have a watch list with up to 1,000 symbols. That's insane. And FastBull is offering it all for free. It's all free. You do not pay for FastBull charts. They are free. FastBull also offers an economic calendar tab where you can actually filter the type, the status, the importance, the instruments and categories when analyzing your fundamentals. You can also set alerts on fundamentals, and you can actually check the history, statistics and analyze your fundamental news. In this example, I'm showing you the NFP, how you can analyze it using FastBull. You get a lot of tools and indicators to use to analyze fundamental news. To check out FastBull, please use the link in the video's description. And let's get back to the video. Turtle soup, TBS, turtle body soup. It is a candle body close above or below a swing point in the manipulation of a CRT candle. And a turtle wick soup is a candle wick above or below a swing point in the manipulation of a CRT candle. Now let me show you examples of a turtle body soup and a total wick soup. The total body soup right here in the left, we can clearly see we have our candle range high. Then we have this candle, this TBS right here, swing point, closed with the body, was closed above with the body close. And when price pulled back down, we got our model 1. You can choose this candle, which I marked as model 1, or the other one above. I personally like this candle's momentum. That's why I chose it as model 1. And you execute there and price drops. And let's move to the total wick soup. Similar to the total body soup, we have our candle range high and price sweeps. As you can see, it swept this high. It didn't close with the body, it just closed back into the range, and then the next candle closed with the body. It would be a total wick soup, and we look for entries on the model 1 right there, and we sell towards our targets. So now let's move to the next example. Model 2. It is a fair value gap formed in the manipulation candle or distribution candle. You can clearly see there we have our TBS, which is not necessary though. We just need price to manipulate the candle range high, and when it pulls back into the range, we get a fair value gap, and when price moves into that fair value gap, we short and target liquidity 50% or the candle range low. We can look for price to pull back into a fair value gap in the distribution candle or the manipulation candle. In this example, it was in the manipulation candle. As you can see, price then rallied lower towards the candle range low quickly. You can see where the entry is on this example, and we short towards the candle range low. Now let's move to the next and last example, the unicorn model, and it is basically a breaker block with an FVG inside of it. In this example here, we can see we have a candle range high with a 50% and candle range low, and price swept this high right here, swing high, closed below it. It was an order block which failed, closed below it as a breaker, and we also have a fair value gap inside this breaker right there. So we look for trades at the fair value gap. As you can see, we look for trades at the fair value gap, and our stop loss can either be above the first candle of the fair value gap, above the breaker, or above the swing point. I personally like above the breaker and above the first candle of the fair value gap, and we target liquidity. This is actually a running trade, as you can see. I personally enjoy offering you setups which are happening in real time or which have happened recently. So now let's move to the last section of the video. Extra notes. You can execute these entry models on both risky CRTs and less risky CRTs. It will depend on your favorable model and backtest results. You should backtest these entry models and see which one is favorable for you. I will be providing more entry models in the channel in the future as I also backtest to improve my strategies. Do not be limited to these entry models. Test other models on CRT to improve your strike rate and win rate. What do I mean by this? You can be shocked to see that for you, the 2022 model or other models would be better off using them in line with CRT, since CRT is actually easy to implement. It is very simple and you can implement it with multiple entry models, like I did with the unicorn in this example. And finally, test the heck out of these strategies and become profitable. Another extra note I forgot to add is these entry models work in all market classes, in all markets, crypto, indices, synthetic indices, Forex, all markets, these entry models work in them. So you can use them in all markets if you want. If you want examples, you can DM me on Telegram and join the Telegram group. The link is in the description. For Forex, indices, and crypto, you join Telegram. And for synthetic indices, you join the WhatsApp channel. Both links will be in the description. And if you also want to create a trading account, you can check the link to the brokers I use in the description. There are just two of them, Deriv and FBS. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.